Hi, everybody. I'm very happy to be on this call today. So, yes, it all started for me in April. End of April, I had a fall and I had 3 fractures in 2 of my vertebrae in the middle of the spine. And the first day I couldn't stand on my feet. And then I had to lie in bed for 15 days, 2 weeks. And after 2 days, Bimi called me and it felt like a godsend. You know, how could I say no to something that could help me? But I didn't know yet how much. And anyway, we decided I should buy the patches. So I came in on a silver, and it only took a few days, and the patches reached me, and I started using them, and it was amazing. I think it took 1.5 or 2 days, and I could sit up in bed and I could move much more freely. I was a very good girl because they told me to have this orthopedic corset, which I used, and it was like a contraption I had to have around my upper body. And in the beginning, I couldn't stand up without it. And after 2 days on the patch, I just stood up without any help, anything. It was amazing. And I forgot to put it on, and I went to the bathroom, which was strictly forbidden, but it worked. So they definitely helped me. And it all makes sense, actually, because the stem cells are the repair cells of the body. And especially at my age, I need help. I realized I needed help. And you should know that I've been an extremely healthy person all my life. My mother reached 104 years of age, and she's always been very healthy. I have 2 elder sisters, they are very healthy. So for me, it was very new not to be extremely healthy, you know? And my back has been healing beautifully. And I really tried to follow all the rules that they gave me. But sometimes I can feel my back when I carry heavy things or forget that I shouldn't do that, or I work too hard in the garden. But you noticed I say I feel my back because it doesn't give me any pain. And everybody was very surprised. Everybody was asking me, aren't you having pain? And I didn't have pain. I could just feel that I should be careful, you know? So in
I know
September,
you had, Annie, I wanted to ask you about your sleep because I know that's been a big issue for you.
yes. And almost immediately, the same thing. I used to sleep a few hours, then wake up, be awake for 2, 3 hours. Then, if I was lucky, I fell asleep again. And now I fall asleep around 10, 11, 11:30, maybe midnight. And I sleep through the whole night. Sometimes I wake up to go to the bathroom, but I fall asleep again immediately, which never happened before. And I wake up rested. And this is beautiful for me. And I must say that almost a month ago, I went in on gold. So I also got a la vida patch. And so I'm using them both, X39 and a la vida. And that has improved my sleep even more. And I have a friend who always scrutinizes me. You know, she's looking like, and she says, "What have you done to your skin?" And I said, Nothing." At first, I said nothing. And then I told her about the patch. And she's always complaining that she doesn't have enough money. So she's not on it yet, but hopefully she will change her mind. And I do feel and I see a change in an improvement in my skin. It's smoother, and I don't have to use body lotion like I used to have to do before on my legs, especially. And I also have very thin hair, and that's always been an issue for me. And even that has improved, not very much yet, but it feels a little more fluffy after I wash it, and even the days to come. And which is, for me, it's very nice. And then I've also noticed when I have smaller injuries, like when I'm doing a lot of work in the garden and cooking. I love cooking since I came to Italy. And you know, accidents can happen. And if I had a cut before, it could take a couple of weeks before it healed. Now it heals in 2, 3 days. I don't even think about it anymore. Another important, yeah, another important thing is my mental clarity. I have a capacity of perceiving things, listening or reading that is different from before. You know, you don't really realize this maybe if you don't really pay attention to it. Um, there is a saying in Swedish: you do not see the forest for all the trees. Everything's there in front of you, but you don't really see it if you don't stop a moment and reflect. And I have done that, especially since Bimi asked me to do this sharing. And then I was thinking, you know, what am I to share? And then I started thinking of all the positive things that the patches have given me. My energy level is higher. I've always had quite a high energy level, but it's more consistent now. And I also feel that I have a different attitude to things. I always thought myself as a very positive person, but realized that I wasn't maybe all that positive. And but now it feels like it comes naturally. And yeah, I feel good. I feel good, and I'm very grateful.